Driver today?
I did, yeah. No, it's not the. I don't know if it's the driver's issues because my good ones are pretty good. I don't have a lot of trust in it at the minute, and there's a lot of tough tee shots out here, and you really need to trust yourself. So yeah, but it's getting there. It felt a little better, but not as comfortable as I normally am. It's normally one of the best clubs in my bag, and but I feel like when I do get it in play, I can be very dangerous.
When did you last have that trust? And what's the journey been to try to get it back?
No, it only last week. I think my driver gave up on me last week, the one I've been using. So, I didn't drive a great around PGA National and figured there was something wrong with my driver. And I've been tested a few this week. I used a different one on Sunday last week, and then tested a few on Tuesday. I found one that I really like, but it just takes a lot of trust on the course. When you get to a golf course like this, there's a handful of really, really tough tee shots. So you really need a lot of, commitment and trust. And I'll try and do that over the weekend.
What's one that it came through for you today? What's one when it maybe didn't?
What's that?
When did the driver, when you had the trust in it? Where's one?
Yeah, I hit a great tee shot up 18. 18 is one of the tougher tee shots on the course, and if you miss it, you're going to make bogey, or pretty much, you probably are. So, after playing 16 the way I did, hit a brutal tee shot there. To play 17, 18 the way I did, I was pretty happy with myself.
What was the mental process like between 16 and 17?
I had a few choice words with myself. Still really, didn't commit to my third shot. Saw Rory's pitching up by the flag and going over the green and kind of put me off a little bit and tried to do too much of my third shot. And then, hit a lovely pitch and misread the putt, to be honest. I felt like I hit a decent putt, but I read it going left and went right. Other than that, it was good. But 17 then, you have no choice but the man up and hit a shot there, and 18's the same. So I felt like I did a good job.
Shane, yesterday yourself and Rory both spoke about the dynamic of you guys when you paired, and he said, and you can see it, you guys probably talk more with each other than you do other guys when you walk in the. What are those conversations just? About family, about golf, or are they just everything. Things to kind of keep your, just kind of loose on the golf course?
Yeah, I'm kind of a talker on the course anyway. So if I'm playing with somebody, particularly somebody I like and get on well with, I'll have conversations and walk between shots. It's a long day out there, so you need to occupy your mind somehow. But I felt like we had a good time with doing our job at the same time. I know he's going to be frustrated with his finish, but. We're both thereabouts going into the weekend, and when I seen the draw at the start of the week, I was pretty excited about it. I know Rory's record around here, and I knew he was going to play pretty well, and I knew I was going to have to play well to keep up with him, and I'm pretty happy with my couple of days' work.
Do you play off each other, and also, I guess, do you play off if you're with anybody else who's playing well? Is just any? Yeah,
when you're playing with, look, you're out there, one of the best golfers in the world with big crowds on a great golf course, lovely weather. I mean, what's not to, it's easy to get up for something like that. So. I feel like I thrive in those situations, and I enjoyed my couple of days, and I feel like we did play off each other a little bit. I know he probably feels like he could be better, but he's still in a great position going into the weekend.
Why do you think, Shane, that you seem to do well in strong conditions or strong tests?
I don't know. I think it's my iron play is good and conservative. At time, you know what I mean, when it needs to be, and I think you need that around places like this. And then I just like the grind of pars are good. It's there's a lot of weeks out here where you get it where you shoot level par for 9 holes and you feel like you're beating your head against the wall. Whereas weeks like this, you're level par after 9, you're actually doing okay. You're a little run away from having a lovely day. So. I like the type of golf where anytime you break 70, you feel like you've had a good day.
You feel like you concentrate more?
No, I wouldn't say I concentrate more. I honestly don't know, but I've been historically forever. I've been like that, I've just enjoyed the grind of tough golf.
Shane, what's the key thing here on the weekend, especially?
Putting the ball in play. Just fairways and greens are key. Like if you can hit a load of greens out here, and then you're probably going to end up with 4 or 5 par putts that you need to hold at the right time, and if you can do that, you can win the tournament.
Would you have been back to Portrush for any reason since you won?
I was there last year for the first time. The week of the Irish Open, I was up there. The Irish Open's in County Down, and I went up for an outing on the Tuesday. It was my first time back. Yeah.
Was it fun?
Oh, it was great. Yeah. I got I was playing with a sponsor, and we had a great time. And then, you know, a lovely thing afterwards in the club where I got presented honorary membership, and it was nice to be back. I will be back before the Open at some stage for practice. I don't know when, but yeah, it's nice to go back. I think the guys I was playing with were fed up with me talking through the every shot I hit those 4 days in 2019. But yeah, it was good fun.
Had anything changed?
There's a couple of tees, or a couple of longer tees, I think. Number 4 is back, and maybe one other, I'm not sure.
How did your success here last year impact your expectations for this week?
Yeah, like, it's funny when you have success, especially on a difficult place like this. It doesn't mean you come here the next year and you have a God-given right to go and play well. You still need to play your game and execute. So I was kind of conscious of that. And even, like I said to Darren this morning on the range, even though today's conditions were a lot easier than yesterday, I said this golf course still doesn't give you anything, so we need to really, you know, switch on and stick in today, similar to yesterday. So, yeah, I don't know. Just, I guess when you start to see a few good shots around here and you start to see a few putts going in, it makes it a bit easier.
Jim.
So, thank you.